What up, Elgin? Mr. Downtown Ray Mel. You're listening to the Entertainer Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Wednesday, July 19th, 2023, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainer Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainer Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainer Report, and it'll take you to the page. The SAG-AFTRA strike has had immediate impacts on Hollywood production, though it may take months for viewers to observe many of those effects. The Guild's strike, effective midnight last Friday, shut down any active studio productions. SAG-AFTRA leaders called the strike July 13th after negotiations with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers failed to result in a new contract. Some issues included raising the minimums for acting jobs to keep up with the inflation and the use of artificial intelligence to scan and copy background actors for reuse. Deadpool 3, Venom 3, and Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2 were among films in mid-production when their cast went on strike, according to the Hollywood Reporter. However, many completed films are still scheduled for release this fall, having finished production prior to the strike. Dune Part 2 opens November 3rd, The Marvels November 10th, Wonka December 15th, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom December 20th, and The Color Purple Christmas Day, among others. Broadcast television was already disrupted by the Writers Guild of America strike that began May 1st. ABC announced a fall lineup of unscripted shows, including The Golden Bachelor, Judge Steve Harvey, Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy, $100,000 Pyramid, Press Your Luck, and Abbott Elementary reruns. CW announced a fall schedule that included imports from Canada, such as The Son of Critch, Run the Burbs, and Children Ruin Everything, which begin airing in July. Canada's The Spencer Sister and Sullivan Crossing, the UK's Everyone Else Burns, airs on the CW in October, as well as the new season of the reality dating show F-Boy Island. CBS has a tentative drama slate earlier in the year, but Monday revised it to feature episodes of the UK comedy Ghost, on which its adaptation is based. CBS will broadcast its cable series Yellowstone and stream series FBI True this fall. SEAL Team, which moved to Paramount Plus in its fifth season, also returns to CBS along with its encore episodes of Blue Blood's 13 seasons. Reality shows Buddy Games, Leticia Loca, and Ray the Cage joined Survivor and The Amazing Race on the schedule. CBS is also continuing The Price is Right at night and Let's Make a Deal primetime game shows in the falls. The strike will disrupt fewer streaming premieres. Disney Plus has Star Wars Ahsoka premiering August 23rd, Loki Season 2 on October 6th, and Echo on November 29th. Apple TV Plus has The Morning Show, Season 3 premiering September 13th, and Prime Video has Will.i.am Season 2 on September 1st. Streaming hits Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, and Hacks shut down production due to the Writers Guild of America strike, according to Deadline, so their upcoming seasons will be delayed. SAG President Fran Drescher said fans of shows support their stars and writers protesting for living wages. Drescher said in a news conference July 13th, announcing the strike, "If we let this happen to us, dollars for donuts is going to happen to you and your family, your children, and everybody you work with too." Netflix is in production on Squid Game Season 2, having announced new cast members and confirmed a table read in June. Korean productions do not fall under the SAG-AFTRA AMPTP contract. Illumination is giving a glimpse of the new film Migration. The studio shared a trailer for the animated comedy Tuesday featuring the voices of Kumail Nanjiani and Elizabeth Banks. Migration is written by Mike White and directed by Benjamin Renner. The film follows a family of Mailar ducks, Dad Mac, played by Najani, Mom Pam, played by Banks, son Dax, played by Casper Jennings, and daughter Gwen, played by Trusty Gazal, who migrate from New England to Jamaica. The official synopsis reads, as the Millards make their way south for the winter, their well-laid plans quickly go awry. The experience will inspire them to expand their horizons upon themselves, up to new friends, and accomplish more than they ever thought possible. while teaching them more about each other and themselves than they ever imagined. Awkwafina, Carol Kane, Keegan-Michael Key, David Mitchell, and Danny DeVito also have voice roles. Illumination shared a teaser for the film in April. Migration opens in theaters December 22nd. Netflix is teasing the new film Heart of Stone. The streaming service shared a poster for the spy action thriller Tuesday featuring Gal Gadot and Jamie Dornan. Heart of Stone is written by Greg Rucka and Alison Schroeder and directed by Tom Harper. Gadot stars as Rachel Stone, an international intelligence agent from a group of elite spies known as the Charter. The poster features Gadot, Dornan, Aliyah Bath, and Mathis Shugharfer. Gadot's poster features the tagline "Defy the Odds," while Dornan reads "Played the Odds." Gadot describes The Heart of Stone as a super ground, raw action thriller in a first look teaser for the film in September 2022. Netflix shared a trailer for the movie during its Tadum Global Fan event in June that showed Gadot's character parachuting off a snowy cliff. Heart of Stone premieres August 11th on Netflix. Amazon is giving a glimpse of The Wheel of Time Season 2. Prime Video shared a trailer for the season Wednesday featuring Rosamund Pike and Joshua Stradkowski. The Wheel in Time is a fantasy drama based on the Robert Jordan book series. Season 2 is based on the second novel in the series, The Great Hunt, with elements of the third book, The Dragon Reborn. The show follows Rand Thor, played Stradkowski, a shepherd who learns he is the Dragon Reborn, a dangerous figure from history destined to save the world or break it. Rand is guided and protected by Morianne Dasno Dread, played by Pike, and other powerful women who must reckon with his burgeoning power and encroaching madness. In Season 2, threats new and very old seek out the young friends from the two rivers, now scattered all over the world. The woman who found and guided them is now powerless to help, and so they must find other sources of strength in each other or themselves. In the light or the dark, official synopsis reads: Daniel Henney, Zoe Robbins, Madeline Madden, Marcus Rutherford, Donald Finn, and Sierra Coveney also star. The Wheel of Time Season 2 premieres September 1st on Prime Video. Netflix's Quarterback was picked up for a second season, with several NFL stars interested in being featured on the show, executive producer Peyton Manning said. Manning confirmed the renewal during an appearance on the Pat McAfee show. He said in a news release last week that a lot of NFL quarterbacks are interested in starring in the new season. The first season of the show featured Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, Kirk Cousins of the Minnesota Vikings, and Marcus Mariota of the Atlanta Falcons. Viewers were shown behind-the-scenes footage of the quarterbacks as they spent time with teammates and families and in their communities during the 2022 NFL season. Quarterback premiered July 12th on the streaming platform. Manning said Season 2 has been greenlit by Netflix. We're excited. We're hoping for more quarterbacks. It's easier to say yes. He also added, I don't want to hear it's going to be a distraction because that's not true. Patrick Mahomes proved that, right? Kirk Cousins proved that. Marcus, the way he handled that, he proved that, right? Quarterback ranked as the number 6 English language television program on Netflix with 3.3 million views last week. Netflix reported that the show totaled more than 21 million hours of views. Peacock is teasing Killing It Season 2. The streaming service shared a trailer for the season Tuesday featuring Craig Robinson. Killing It is a comedy series created by Dan Gore and Luke Della Tredici. The show follows Craig Foster, played by Robinson, a struggling entrepreneur who enters a python hunting competition in Florida. An official synopsis reads, Killing It is a comedy about class, capitalism, and one man's quest to achieve the American dream. But first, he has to overcome vicious criminals, nature run wild, and worst of all, corporate America. The trailer shows Craig, played by Robinson, tried to protect his family and fledgling business from a creepy swamp family and officials who want to shut him down. Claudia O'Doherty and Rel Battle also star. Tim Heidecker, Stephanie Nogueras, Jet Miller, Scott MacArthur, Wyatt Walter, Dot Marie Jones, Kate Kershaw, Joe Mazzangeli, Melanie Field, Tim Simmons, Fatim Talat, Vic Bennett, and Cal Mooney also appears as guest stars. Killing It Season 2 premieres August 17th on Peacock. Maria Menounos is now a new mom. The 45-year-old television personality and her husband, Kevin Undergaro, welcomed their first child, daughter Athena Alexandra, via surrogate in June. Menounos shared the news Wednesday in the new issue of Us Weekly. Menounos said of the baby girl's birth, "It was the most special moment of my life. The doctor literally grabbed her and hiked her onto me. I sat with her on my chest and Kevin, and I kept looking at each other. Oh my God, it was just pure joy." She added, "Athena is our miracle baby. I'm so grateful for her." Menounos also confirmed the birth on Instagram. Menounos and Undergo announced in February that they were expecting their first child via surrogate after 10 years of fertility struggles. Menounos said at the time, "Just after a decade of trying everything, we're so grateful to the beautiful family helping us conceive our baby." In May, Menounos announced she was diagnosed with stage 2 pancreatic cancer in January and underwent a successful surgery to remove 3/9 centimeter tumor on her pancreas. She told People, "I'm so grateful and so lucky. God granted me a miracle. I'm going to appreciate having my daughter in my life so much more than I have before this journey." Menounos is known for her work on Extra and E! News. Celebrity couple Dylan Sprouse and Barbara Palvin have married. Sprouse, the actor who starred on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and Palvin, a model known for her work with Victoria's Secret, married in Palvin's home country of Hungary on Saturday, according to local outlet Bors Online. Sprouse and Palvin confirmed the news Tuesday to Vogue. The couple married at the Harkian Biertalk, Palvin's parents' property, that doubles as an event venue. Palvin says, "This weekend was supposed to be an intimate evening, but we ended up having 115 guests because there are a lot of people we care about and we wanted them all to be there." Palvin wore a costume strapless Vivienne Westwood gown and Tiffany and Company jewelry. The pair will hold a second larger wedding in California in the fall. Palvin says, "It's going to take some time for me to get used to being called Mrs. Sprouse. Dylan's been calling me his wife for 3 years now, so there's not a lot of adjustment on his end. We're excited to go back to LA for our pets and rest a bit before we start planning the American wedding." Sprouse and Palvin first met about 6 years ago and got engaged in September 2022. Sprouse and his brother Cole Sprouse plays Zack and Cody Martin on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and The Sweet Life of On Deck. Palvin has also modeled for Sports Illustrated. American model Gigi Hadid was arrested and fined in the Cayman Islands earlier this month over cannabis possession, has been revealed. The 28-year-old and her friend were detained after their luggage was searched as they arrived on a private jet for a holiday on July 10th. They pleaded guilty in court and paid a fine, but no conviction was recorded. Hadid's representative said the marijuana was purchased legally in New York with a medical license. They also added it has also been legal for medical use in Grand Cayman since 2017. Her records remain clear and she enjoyed the rest of her time on the island. According to the Cayman Islands Customs and Border Control, Hadid and her friend Leah McCarthy were arrested for the importation of marijuana and the importation of utensils used for the consumption of marijuana. It was a small amount, seemingly for personal consumption, the agency added. They were taken to a detention center and released on bail. Local newspapers, the Cayman Mail Road reported. The pair appeared in the Cayman Islands summary court 2 days later, where they were fined 1,000 Cayman Island dollars, or $1,200. Despite this, the model appears to still enjoyed her vacation. She told her Instagram followers on Tuesday, posting photos of the beachside getaway, "All wells that ends well." Gigi Hadid is one of the world's most famous models, reportedly one of the highest paid. She has worked with leading luxury brands, including Versace, Chanel, Fendi, and Marc Jacobs, and has graced the cover of Vogue more than 20 times. The Cayman Islands is a British overseas territory in the Caribbean. It has beautiful beaches, coral reefs, and abundant marine life. Jason Aldean is defending Try That in a Small Town following claims the song is pro-lynching. The 46-year-old country music singer responded Tuesday to the criticism of the lyrics and music video for the track. The music video, released Friday, was filmed at Maury County Courthouse in Columbia, Tennessee, the site of the 1927 lynching of Harry Choate, according to Entertainment Tonight. The video features footage of a flag burning and protesters confronting police in a robbery in a convenience store. Aldean spoke out after critics called the song and its video pro-lynching, pro-gun, and pro-violence. He says, in the past 24 hours, I've been accused of releasing a pro-lynching song, a song that has been out since May and was subject to the comparisons that I, direct quote, was not too pleased with the nationwide Black Lives Matter protests. These references are not only meritless, but it's dangerous. He also added, there is not a single lyric in the song that references race or points to it, and there isn't a single video clip that isn't real news footage. And while I can try and respect others to have their own interpretation of a song with music, this has gone too far. He added, as so many point out, I was present at Route 91, where so many lives were lost, and our community recently suffered another heartbreak tragedy. No one, including me, wants to continue to see senseless headlines or families ripped apart, adding to the reference of the 58 people killed in a mass shooting at the Route 91 Music Festival in Las Vegas in 2018. Aldean said he meant for Try That in a Small Town to refer to the feeling of a community that I had grown up where we took care of our neighbors regardless of differences of backgrounds or beliefs. He also added, my political views have never been something I hidden from, and I know that a lot of us in this country don't agree on how we can get back to a sense of normalcy, where we go at least a day without a headline that keeps us up at night. The desire for it too, that's what the song is all about. CMT pulled the Try That in a Small Town video Tuesday amid the controversy, Billboard reported. In addition, singer Sheryl Crow called out Aldean and the song on Twitter. She wrote, at Jason ID, I'm from a small town. Even people in small towns are sick of violence. There's nothing small town or America There's nothing small down or America has about promoting violence. You should have that better than anyone having survived a mass shooting. This is not American or small town like. It's just lame. Britney Spears and Will.i.am will release a new single Friday. Will.i.am officially announced the song Mind Your Business with Spears on Tuesday. Will.i.am shared the news on Instagram alongside a clip of the track and a release date Friday. The singer and rapper wrote, July 21st is the day, and today is the day we announce the release of #Mind Your Own Business. He added, I'm so honored and excited for this release. Thank you, Britney Spears. You're one of the most fearless, strongest, kindest, purest people I've met in my life. I always love working with you, and I always will. Will.i.am first teased the song on Monday. He shared a clip with the caption, the summer is about to be hot. Spears and Will.i.am previously collaborated on the songs Big Fat Bass and Scream and Shout. Mind Your Business will mark Spears' first song in 2023 and her first release since Hold Me Closer with Elton John. In addition to her music, Spears will release the memoir The Woman in Me in October. The book is described as a bravery astonishing movie story about freedom, fame, motherhood, survival, faith, and hope. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is continuing to investigate the death of Tupac Shakur. On Monday, the department confirmed they searched a home in Henderson on Monday at around 10 p.m. as part of their ongoing homicide investigation. Officials briefed on the investigation told ABC News, and the investigation picked up steam in 2018 after Netflix aired Unsolved, the Tupac and Biggie murders, in a book called Compton Street Legends, which was published in 2019. Officials told ABC News that by Monday night, investigators had enough information to go on to move forward with the court-authorized search. The official told ABC News that investigators took computers, laptops, and articles about Shakur and his death. The rapper was gunned down in Las Vegas on December 7, 1996. Investigators previously told Channel 13 that Shakur got into a fistfight with a man named Orlando Anderson. Police say they believe Anderson got a gun and drove up to the BMW that Shakur was in. The vehicle was stopped at a red light at Flamingo Road and Colville Lane. That's when the shots rang out. Anderson was killed in an unrelated shooting in Los Angeles 2 years after Shakur. However, there have been many unanswered questions over the years as police have continued to investigate the case. Yes is going on tour in 2023. The British progressive rock band announced the U.S. leg of its Classic Tales of Yes tour Tuesday. The U.S. dates will kick off September 24th in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and conclude November 4th in Riverside, California. The new tour will see Yes perform classic songs and music from its new album, Mirror to the Sky, released May. Singer and guitarist Steve Howe said in the press release, "We're putting together a great set list covering the length and breadth of Yes's career. As always, we are committed to pushing new boundaries and are very excited to be performing another chapter in the rich legacy of the band," keyboardist Jeff Downs announced. Yes announced the UK leg of the tour in May. Tickets for the US dates go on sale on Friday. And finally, YG, Tyga, and Saweetie are going on tour together. The musical artists announced Straight to the Club, a new co-headlining tour of North America, on Tuesday. The tour kicks off September 21st in Sacramento, California, and concludes November 22nd in Inglewood, California. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. local time. YG releases sixth studio album, I Got Issues, in September 2022, while Tyga released his seventh album, Legendary, in 2019. The rappers recently teamed up on the song West Coast Weekend, which they released with Blitz in June. Saweetie most recently released the EP, The Single Life, in November. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, July 19th, 2023. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.